Hello, America. Kaylee Tyndall here again. Date of birth, June 20th, 1978. Once again, I am still victim of domestic terrorism, being held hostage here in Bartow County, Georgia. My domestic violence assailant, ex-boyfriend of 11 months, Michael Keith Pulley, date of birth 10/15/1973, his sister Kimberly Collins Couch of Fairmont, Georgia, and Eric Michael Pulley, Michael's son, as well as Jessica Cook, Eric's mother from Pennsylvania, Tracy Jernigan, Scott Jernigan, Detective Combs, and officers with Bartow County Sheriff's Office have used this stolen military virtual hologram invisible torture military technology and equipment to torture me every day, every second for 7 years. Staying in my presence 24/7, using that technology against my permission, against my consent. Spraying chemicals at me like air duster and other chemicals, using that technology 24/7, trying to knock me out, trying to sedate me, trying to cause other health problems for me because they know what those chemicals cause. They're trying to keep me sedated and knocked out because they don't want me to be able to file reports with the FBI. They don't want me to be able to file reports with the military. They don't want me to be able to file reports with the governor or the president. I post on Facebook everything that happens, usually on a daily basis or an hourly basis or 15-minute basis, whatever. Most recently, my left hip and my left thigh have begun hurting severely. That is a sign of bone marrow toxicity. That is one of the side effects of prolonged exposure to air duster, which is one of the chemicals that these terrorists are using to spray at me 24/7. They have, for the past 5 months, they have had a python anaconda snake wrapped around my body, around my legs, up my groin, my torso, my left arm, my neck, and my head, squeezing me. Last week, I was walking from here at 50 Walnut Trail Southeast. I walked down Sandtown, down Old Altoona Road towards the battlefield. I proceeded to walk through the Lake Point at Love's Truck Stop, and then I walked up the bypass that goes to Red Top Mountain Road. The entire time I was walking, Eric Pulley, Michael Pulley, Kimberly Couch, Scoggins, a.k.a. William Powers, Scoggins, a.k.a. Melba Scoggins, Scoggins, I don't know, and then Scoggins, I don't know, were walking all around me in this stolen military technology form. The entire time I was walking, there was an anaconda virtual invisible hologram torture technology, military technology, anaconda snake wrapped around me. And it was squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. When I walked up the bypass going from Old Altoona Road to Red Top Mountain Road to go to the Sunoco at Red Top Mountain, there was so many snakes, virtual military technology snakes across the road. It was horrible. And as I walked, they got on me. I got to the Sunoco. By the time I got to the Sunoco to go say hi to Sanji, one of the manager owners, the gas station that I worked at temporarily, but Bartow County made them fire me, saying that you need a liquor license to work there. And since I'm a convicted felon now, I can't get a liquor license, so they made them fire me. That's not true. I called the Chamber of Commerce. You've never had to have a liquor license to work at that gas station. Never. And the Chamber of Commerce said, if that was the case, then you would have to have a liquor license to work at every gas station in this county, and you don't. But anyways, yeah. And I was walking. When I got to Red Top Mountain Road from the bypass, it was hard for me to breathe. My eyes were bulging out of my head. My feet were hurting so bad, like needles were sticking through them. And my hands were bright red. I went in and said hi to Sanjay. I was only there about 10 minutes. Asked him about, because Sanjay had told me that he was going to help me get another job within their company. And he said no, that it was so slow, during the slow season that nobody's hiring right now. I left there and walked straight down Red Top Mountain Road. Went all the way down Red Top Mountain to 41. Then I turned left on 41 and I walked all the way down 41, Cobb Parkway, to Lake Point. The entire time I'm walking, these people are talking around me and all this. Cars are going up and down 41. And I was being squeezed and squeezed and squeezed and squeezed. And I was hurting so bad. And the whole time also, they were throwing those locusts or whatever it was down my throat. Every time I would open my mouth and take a breath, they would throw one of those virtual, invisible hologram locusts down my throat. Hoping that when it opened up in my throat, it would cut off my airway and I would stop breathing. They didn't stop squeezing. My eyes were bulging, literally bulging out of my head. I was being squeezed so bad. I stopped at the Chick-fil-A to use the bathroom real quick when I passed it. And the squeezing decreased somewhat. When I got back out and started walking, the squeezing was continued. Eric Pulley, Michael Pulley, Kimley Couch, all of them still around me in that military invisible virtual hologram stolen military technology form, talking, yeah. By the time I walked in the house back over here at 50 Walnut Trail Southeast, my feet, the bottoms of my feet and my toes were purplish black red. And so were my hands. And they hurt so bad. I don't have any words. I don't know what to say. I can't. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter what I don't do. It doesn't matter how many lives I've saved. It doesn't matter how many lives I still save. It doesn't matter that these people have destroyed my life. That they've kept me hostage here for 5 years. Unemployed. Staying in random people's houses. Being a free exterminator. A free maid. A free caregiver. A free nurse. A sex slave. It doesn't matter. I have tried to negotiate with these people many times. When this first started in 2017 and 18, and they had these gangs, these mobs of cars around me, following me all over Cobb County as I was working as a nurse. And in this invisible virtual military form, people were in the backseat of my car. I was what is it that you want? What do I have to do to make you stop? They wouldn't say nothing. It's been 7 years. 7 years. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I'm hoping that I get to the military tomorrow. I'm praying that I can get to the military tomorrow. I was able to file my taxes after being able to get a job for the first time since 2019. So I was able to file taxes this year, and I got some money back. And although Michael and Eric have been trying their damnedest to steal my card and steal my money, as they have on my Cash App card, I've managed to keep it wrapped up in a piece of aluminum foil, and I'm hoping that they can't steal the number and steal my money. But 7 years. 7 years. I haven't done anything to anybody. Not nobody. You know, and I'm a nurse. I love helping people. I loved helping. Kimberly Couch came after me specifically because she wanted revenge for her brother going to jail, even though the charges were dropped and dismissed. She is a very evil bitch. She came after me specifically because she wanted my nursing license. She is one of the people who has been around me constantly using that stolen military virtual invisible hologram technology. It was her husband's company employees, along with Michael Pulley, that totaled my car in 2019 by practically hitting my daughter almost head on, trying to kill her. This was after they stalked my campsite all weekend that was rented at the request of Tiffany Hernandez. It's you know, I've told them to call the MARSOC unit. I've called the MARSOC unit because that is the Marine Corps Special Forces Marine Raiders unit. I don't know if they're here because these domestic terrorists say, well, the MARSOC unit is the Bartow County Sheriff's Office. The MARSOC unit's never going to come for just one citizen. The MARSOC unit's here. You know, it's the Bartow County Sheriff's Office. No, it's not. No, it's not. The military has been here investigating and paying attention since before I got out of jail in 2023, when I was charged with terroristic threats and acts posted on Facebook against law enforcement. A crime that I did not commit, that I continued to tell them every single day that I did not commit. They knew I did not commit it. Kimberly Couch was the one that reported it to the cops. A corrupt terrorist rapist cop, Marty Teams, who is related to her, knowing I spent 10.5 months in the Bartow County Jail. And I was telling them the whole time what was going on. They knew what the fuck was going on. They know what's going on. They're not... They're involved. And this was done for no reason. They've kept me hostage here, unemployed. I was homeless for 3 years. Because at the time that they did that, I had been talking to the military, the FBI, the governor, the GBI, And they know the consequences. I've told them for years. They know it is domestic terrorism. They know the penalty is death. They know the penalty is life in prison. They know they've committed over 758 rapes on me. They know that every time they spray these chemicals at me, it's attempted fucking murder. They don't care. They don't care. So, let me stand up so you can see what I see sometimes. See that? Okay, I just wanted to make sure you saw that. Okay? They're around me nonstop. I tell them to leave, they don't. I'm not really quite sure how Eric Pulley, Michael Pulley, Kimley Couch got this stolen military, top secret, virtual invisible hologram torture technology. It was Detective Combs who, it was somebody. But no, they shouldn't have it. They shouldn't even know about it. They are able to be around me 24/7, most of the time unseen, but heard. Felt. They have bugs crawling around my room. They have virtual stuff flying all over. I know you can't see it right now, but you'll be able to see it soon. It's everywhere. It's all over. You can feel it crawling on you. You can feel the snake tightening on you. I filed a police report with Emerson Police Department right before I left the Sunoco gas station. Officer Kennedy, as I'm standing in front of him with this virtual hologram technology snake wrapped around me, is telling me that he doesn't know that it could just go, yeah. As he's not looking at me and he's looking down and up. Okay, you're a dumbass cop. You know what the fuck is going on. Every cop in this motherfucking, you know. So quit acting stupid. Quit acting like you don't know. And do your fucking job. I'm a nurse. Because of the falsified charges you all brought against me, as well as Paulding County, after I got kidnapped, drugged, taken to fucking Tennessee, by Michael Devin Jr., yeah. Then falsely arrested then. I had to retire my nursing license. And Kimley Couch reminds me on a regular basis, you'll never practice medicine again. Yeah, isn't that nice of her? Bitch, you could never be a nurse to start with. And what happened? You came here from North Carolina, and a year later you got on workman's comp? Yeah, thanks. But, so there's a big difference between us, Kimley. You're a leech, and I'm not. You're a terrorist, and I'm not. You all came after me for no reason. No reason at all. Out of hate, jealousy, greed, and vindictiveness. You need to be stopped by the United States military. And this technology needs to be returned to the military. And you all you all need to be treated like the terrorists you are.